Welcome back, Seolo Safari Secrets, and with me I've got Captain Masau, and I met Captain Masau 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yes.
And
Right.
we are about 22 kilometers from Chundu Island, very close to the Vic Falls here, and Captain took us down the Zambezi by boat, this speedboat over here. I don't know if you can see it, and it was the most remarkable experience. Welcome to Seolo Safari Secrets. Our Seolo podcasts share the most amazing stories which occur at the back of the house. These are out-of-sight stories that support the remarkable Seolo guest experience. Our hope is that these stories of intrigue demonstrate the wonder and amazement of the Seolo bush experience. So first of all, Masau, have you always been a river person, a boat person? How did that come about?
Yeah, this is like a person generation to us. So even my sons, I think I've got 3 boys that all operating on this river.
Okay, so in other words, your father also operated on this river?
Yes.
All right.
I've taken over. Now my sons are taking over also. But we are still together in it.
Okay. Yes. And so from a young age, you were taught how to navigate or how to work with the river?
Yes. I was following my path from my father.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, here's a hard question, but what's the best advice your father gave you? And I'm sure he gave you lots of good advice, but if you had to think of one thing where you say, my father told me this.
Yes, I will tell you that. What he told me mostly about the Zambezi River, you have to have respect of the river.
Yes. 1,
do not mess around with wildlife. Keep the distance from the wildlife. Do not play games with them.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And sometimes, and I suppose you see this working with tourists, they can forget that wildlife is wildlife, and they lose respect for it.
You have to tell them. If you are the guide for them, you have to guide them and tell them exactly what you don't need on the boat and what is needed on the boat.
Okay.
Which is 100%. That is the key for this river. If you do that, your life will be on standard all the time with the clients. You never lose. I've never lost any client. I've never crashed. I've never did anything, even to mess out with the wildlife. No. Yes, we normally keep our customers happy. For every single client, it counts to us. So we have to keep them real.
Okay. Yes. Now you mentioned that you've never crashed. When we were on your boat, we were passing rocks that were very, very close to us. Mm-hmm. And it's as if you just knew exactly where to go. How do you do that?
Yeah, talking from experience now, this is 32 years for me guiding on the Zambezi River. Or even at night or daylight, I can take you through the Zambezi River because my GPS here is 100%. My experience counts on the Zambezi. I can take you, when the river is high, I can take you from here to Caprivi by boat.
Yes.
Yes, only maybe it is May, June, July. Those 3 months.
Yes.
I can take you to Caprivi by boat.
Okay.
I've did a lot of couple of trips already.
Okay.
Yes. I know exactly. If you see me like what I was doing there, turning to the left, I'll be dodging rocks and the the sandbar. So you have to keep your path every time.
And I noticed that when we were at rocks, instead of slowing down, you would speed up. Is that so that you're above the rocks, or how does that work?
That's a very good question. So if you're on top of the rocks, once you slow down, the back of your boat it tips up. Then you can bump the rocks. Yes. So you have to be on the plane all the time. So if you keep your nose down, then you'll be planing. If you keep your nose up, you'll be slowing down. That's where you bump the rocks.
Yes.
So you just ski them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you taught this? Well, you taught it to your children, your sons.
Yeah.
And have you taught it to anybody else, or is this difficult to teach somebody? So, in other words, could I learn to do what you do, or would you look at me and say, not a chance?
You can learn easy.
I can learn.
Yes, I'm a senior lecturer. The lake captain here in Vic Falls doesn't test some people. I'm the one who do all the examination on the river. If he comes to me, ask you, Masau, is this guy ready? I can give him his license if you have already tested him. So I'm doing all the practical tests with some kids and what. I think I've got over 50 people now that I did the what do you say, the lessons and whatever.
The lessons that you've taught how to do this. That's absolutely
amazing.
Even
Captain B is my product.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
He was here.
All right. So Captain B, we've met in the last 2 days, and
Yeah.
and he acknowledges you as his mentor.
Yeah.
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 Now, last question: what does the Zambezi River mean to you?
This is bread and basket for me. I've gone extra miles with this river, starting from, I think, from 15 years working on the Zambezi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I started initially. But hey, I've been working for, maybe you know, there used to be a lodge in Vic Falls. It used to be called Ultimate Lodge for the late Russell. It was a hub of all Americans.
Yes.
If they come here, they want to do hunting, we're doing hunting, we're doing fishing. So that's where we started to love the Victoria Falls when we see them. Every day we've got a lot of different people from all over the world coming to do fishing, chatboating, or just sometimes if you are not fishing or even if you are not doing the transfer, we'll be doing the river safari with this.
Yeah.
So it helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is your bread and butter, and it seems as if it's very much what's made you this
For
river.
sure. Yeah. It made me where I am. I started without a house and whatever in Vic Falls. Now I've got cars, I've got transfer buses, I've got boats, I've got houses. I'm still pushing again to go. So we have to keep it real this river.
And what a story. And Masau, I just want to say, just very, very inspiring talking to you. And just one or two things that I learned from you is sometimes in life, you've got to just put your head down and overcome the fear.
Yeah.
Like the boat, you just got to go over it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also love how you said that all of us can grow.
Yeah.
And all of us, when I look at you, I say, I could never do that.
Yeah.
But with the right tutor, with the right mentor, the right hard work,
right time,
the right,
yes.
we can actually do so much more than we realize.
Anyone can drive a boat, but you have to sometimes take respect and understanding what will be taught by then and understand it 100%. And the only thing on the Zambezi, if you want to have fun on the Zambezi, respect.
Respect.
Yeah. Respect the river, respect the wildlife. Then you can keep your box clean.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I want to respect your time because I know you're such a busy man, and I just want to say thank you so much for agreeing to speak to us. It's been so enlightening and just like I said, inspiring.
Yeah.
To talk to people like you. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure again to have you as my guest to Chundu. Both of you, thank you very much.
Thanks.
I hope we'll see you again near future.
Yeah.
And you'll bring us more clients with us. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Masau.
Most welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.